This is the Texaco Star Academic Challenge. Top flight competition between teams from Houston-area high schools.
Seattle man.
Seattle man.
Now, here's the man with the questions, Chip Beal.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Texaco Star Academic Challenge final match. At the end of this 30-minute television program, one team will be the winner of $12,500 in college scholarships, the other the winner of $25,000 in scholarships. Either position an enviable one to 84 other Houston-area high schools. The finalists, St. John's and Memorial. In the 7-year history of this tournament, no team has ever won it twice. Nor will they this year. Neither team has ever been to the finals. This sound means you're right. This tone incorrect. And this sound the end of each quarter. Good luck to both schools. Your first warm-up round question is worth 5 points. The Leroy Steele prizes, the Norbert Wiener prizes, and field medals are the top annual awards in this field. The field not included in either the Nobel or Pulitzer prizes. What is this abstract quantitative field? For 5 points.
St. John's Todd.
Mathematics. I have a multiple choice question for 10 points. Which of these was painted by the same artist who produced The Virgin of the Rocks and Ginevra de' Benci? A, Olympia. B, Birth of Venus. C, the Mona Lisa. D, the Night Watch. E, the Wedding of Giovanni Arnolfini. By the
St. John's Alex.
The Mona Lisa?
Mona Lisa. All three of those work. I have now a 5-point question. A defense attorney objects to a line of questioning by the prosecution. What word would the judge speak if he concurred that the line of
Memorial David.
Sustained.
questioning is that is correct. Memorial now on the board. I have a 10-point math question. If a pizza 20 centimeters in diameter can serve 2 people, then 2 pizzas, each 30 centimeters in diameter, will serve how many people?
St. John's Nick.
9.
9 is correct. I have a 5-point visual question, so look at your monitor here in the KPRC TV studio. Combine the names of these 2 celebrities and name a TV character played.
St. John's Alex.
Murphy Brown.
By Candace Bergen, Murphy, Eddie Murphy, and James Brown. For 10 points, I have a current events question. A treatise called The History and Geography of Human Genes is a powerful rebuttal to the controversial book, The Bell Curve. The Bell Curve argues that genetics are responsible for what measurable gap?
Memorial Corey.
IQ.
Between persons of different races. Yes. For 5 points, data received from the Pioneer probe of Venus in 1992 revealed an unusually high concentration of deuterium in the atmosphere. The only explanation is that a great deal of what substance must have once been on the planet's surface.
St. John's Todd.
Water.
Water. Multiple choice question worth 10. Which term is used to refer to a pituitary dwarf? Would it be a gnome, pixie, pygmy, homunculus?
St. John's Nick.
A pygmy.
Or midget?
Memorial David.
A midget.
Midget is right. A 5-pointer. What is the 9-letter name for the biggest peninsula in Southeast Asia?
Memorial David.
Indochina.
Indochina. Here's a 10-point music question. Name Nancy Sinatra's greatest hit.
St. John's Nick.
These boots are made for walking.
Is right. Hey, fellas, can we hear a little bit of that one?
You keep saying you got.
All right. Thank you. For 10 points, in what type of cymbals do you clash the metal plates together with a pedal?
Memorial David.
A hi-hat.
That's a hi-hat. Name the fictional character in a Samuel Taylor Coleridge poem left alone on a ship hit by disasters and eventually blown back from Antarctica to his homeland. His...
Memorial David.
The Ancient Mariner.
Yes, for 5 points, his self-imposed penance is to teach others to love all things both great and small. For 10 points, which 3 continents have never hosted the Olympics?
Memorial David.
Antarctica, Australia, and South America.
Question goes to St. John's.
St. John's Todd.
Antarctica, Africa, and South America.
That is correct. Olympics have been held in Australia. For 5 points, sequence the following events in chronological order: pyramids, the wheel, cultivation of land.
St. John's Todd.
Cultivation of land, the wheel, and the pyramids.
That is correct. Visual question now for 10 points. What are these percussion sticks called?
Memorial David.
Mallets.
They are mallets. Yes, you're right. Here's a math question for 10 points. What would be the total surface area of a cube which has a volume of 64 cubic inches?
St. John's Bryant.
64.
No.
Memorial Jennifer.
256.
No. 96 square inches. Each team might well have taken a bit more time on that math question. Well, we've run out of time in the first quarter. We'll be back to meet the contestants and resume play in the championship match. Stay with us. Welcome back to our final match, a meeting of 2 undefeated 5-0 teams. At this point, it's close and high scoring as expected, 55 for Memorial, 60 for St. John's. Now let's meet the players. First of all, from St. John's School, Houston, Texas, their first appearance in our finals. Todd Sangster, the captain, a junior, treasurer of the Junior Engineering Technical Society, Jets, a certified youth soccer referee. He plays the euphonium and enjoys skiing. Next to him is Nick Merritt, a senior, a National Merit semifinalist. He plays varsity volleyball, president of Johnny Cake, and sings in the choir. Brian Lee is a junior member of Jets, reporter on the school newspaper. He plays piano and soccer. And Alex Kuranets, a senior, a National Merit commended scholar, hopes to attend the University of Pennsylvania, born in Belarus, and speaks Russian. Their alternates, William Baker, Jody Sangster, John Pearson, coaches Alice Nelson and Kim Neighbor. That's the team from St. John's School. Now from the Spring Branch ISD Memorial High School. This is an all Mu Alpha Theta team. They all belong to that Math Honor Society. Corey Leahy is the captain, a senior, a National Merit semifinalist, a 1994 internship participant with Congressman Bill Archer, and outstanding junior girl that year. Next is Tanya Watt, a senior National Merit semifinalist, president of Jets, has been nominated to be a presidential scholar. Jennifer Lynn has also been nominated to be a presidential scholar, a senior she is, a National Merit semifinalist, captain of the drill team, and secretary of Jets. And finally, David Farenthold, a junior, sports editor and humor columnist for the school paper, best prosecuting attorney team member in the 1994 Texas Youth and Government program, and received a 1995 internship opportunity with that Congressman Bill Archer. With their alternates, Aaron Floyd, Tina Park, Hae-Sung Song, Chong Hao Fu, and coaches Mrs. Dorothy Blodgett and Dr. Karen Duke. That's the team from Memorial High School. Let me introduce the distinguished ones, the judges. They are, first of all, from the University of Houston, Professor Tom Hudson, Department of Physics, and the Executive Director of Marching Auxiliaries of America, Mike Mastandrea himself. Their decisions are final. Okay, players, we're all set for the bonus round. Let's get right to it with this, a 10-point toss-up. In which African country did scientists find the oldest known human ancestor only 30 miles from the discovery site of Lucy?
St. John's Todd.
Tanzania.
Well, that's a good try. A species 3 million to 3.9 million years old and previously the oldest known. Do you know Memorial?
Corey.
Kenya.
Another good guess, it's Ethiopia. No score, I have a 10-pointer. For the first 20 years of America's original oil boom, only one state, technically a commonwealth, was the entire show. Name this eastern state.
St. John's Bryan.
Massachusetts.
Not that eastern state.
Memorial Corey.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, right. Edwin Great, Titusville, Pennsylvania. Corey, Tanya, Jennifer, and David, here is your science bonus. Finish the sentence in each case. For 5 points, Bronsted and Lowry are famous for describing the transfer of protons from acids to...
Bases.
Yes. For 10 points, a zygote has a diploid number of...
Chromosomes.
Yes, you're right. For 15 points, any chemical substance that provides visual evidence of the nature of the chemical system in which it is placed by being able to change color is called an...
Indicator.
Indicator is right. And for 20 points and a clean sweep, restricting sensory stimulation to below the level required for normal functioning of the central nervous system is called sensory...
Deprivation.
That's a deprivation.
Okay. Deprivation.
Deprivation is right. Assist from David Farenthold. Another clean sweep by the team that I think leads in that category this year. All right, for both schools, there's a 10-point toss-up. The musical term for the overtones of a fundamental note also names the physical science dealing with musical sounds. What's the common term?
St. John's Todd.
Acoustics.
No, that's not a bad try. Memorial.
Memorial, Tanya.
Harmony.
Close. Harmonics is the physical science dealing with musical sound. Sorry, gang, harmony is not right. Okay, here's a 10-point music question. This excerpt is taken from which of John Williams' movie soundtracks?
Memorial, Jennifer.
Love Story.
No, that wasn't a John Williams soundtrack.
St. John's, Alex.
Star Wars.
Tell them, audience. Schindler's List is right. Okay, here's a 10-point toss-up for both schools. More pamphlets were printed in Germany between 1521 and 1524 than have been printed.
Memorial, David.
Martin Luther and his Reformation.
That is the answer. Uncanny anticipation on David's part than have been printed in any other four-year period in all of history. What caused this remarkable proliferation of material? Finish the question. Okay, I have a biblical bonus for you, Memorial. The subject specifically is bathing in the Bible. Okay, for 5 points, who instructed a blind man to go and wash in the pool of Siloam, which resulted in the man regaining his sight?
Jesus.
Of course. They get harder. For 10 points, which governor washed his hands before a crowd to prevent a riot?
Herod. Was it? That's long for someone.
Herod.
No, he was a king, not a governor.
Pontius Pilate.
It was Pontius Pilate, right. 10-5 in favor of St. John's on that Bible bonus. For 10 points, a toss-up, name the two largest U.S. rivers in the Pacific Northwest whose many hydroelectric dams...
Memorial, David.
The Columbia and the Snake.
Is right. Power of the region. Finish the question. Okay, Memorial. The one and only bonus. For 5 points, what is the only number that, when added to or multiplied by itself, gives the same result?
2. 2 times 2 and 2 plus 2 is 4.
Oh, 2.
2 is right again. Assist from David Farenthold. For 10 points, who was the only woman ever to establish a religion?
Mary Baker Eddy. Mary Baker Eddy.
Founder of Christian Science, right. For 15 points, what is the only continent that does not have land areas below sea level? Put on your thinking caps for that one.
Antarctica or Asia?
Asia has
What do you want to say?
Your answer?
Antarctica.
Is right. Very good. And for 20 points, a total of 50, name the only tribe of Native Americans to have inhabited what is now Yellowstone National Park.
Cherokee. No, I mean Cheyenne.
Cheyenne, yeah, try that.
Cheyenne.
Intelligent guess, but no. St. John's?
Navajo?
Not the Navajo. Anybody in the audience know? The Shoshone. So we stumped everybody that time. Here's a 5-point toss-up. It's a multiple-choice question. Which wrongdoing is not prohibited in the Ten Commandments? Not prohibited in the Ten Commandments. Stealing, killing, gluttony, adultery, or perjury?
St. John's, Nick.
Gluttony.
Gluttony is not prohibited in the Ten Commandments is correct. Okay, St. John's, the snows of Kilimanjaro bonus. For 5 points, the story is set on what continent?
Africa.
Africa.
Sure. For 10 points, what type of birds surround the camp at the beginning of the story?
Cranes.
Not cranes. Memorial?
Vultures.
Vultures is correct. That's all we have time for in the bonus round. We'll be back to play 60 seconds, and our categories will be Battle of Trafalgar, Foreign Language, Coats of Arms, and the Secret Category. Stay with us. To the 1995 championship match of the Academic Challenge. At the halftime break, it's 80 for St. John's, 180 for Memorial. Questions used on this program are supplied by Questions Unlimited of Columbus, Ohio. Now, 60 seconds. You pick a subject. You get 60 seconds to answer as many 10-pointers as you can. Any questions missed or passed will be referred to your opponent, and if you get them all right, we'll give you a 20-point bonus. Would really help your cause. St. John's, as you're trailing, you get the first choice. What'll it be?
We'll take the mystery category.
The mystery category, gentlemen, is Houston. Start the clock. Here we go. Who is the mayor of Houston?
Bob Lanier.
Houston is the home to the tallest skyscraper in the Southwest.
Transco Tower.
Name the sea route from Houston's port to the Gulf of Mexico.
Ship Channel.
People, what do we call the major downtown freeway interchanges in Houston by way of nickname?
The Loop.
Name both of Houston's two major newspapers.
The Post and the Chronicle.
Identify the NASA facility which selects space crew personnel and is responsible.
Johnson Space Center.
What is the 200-foot parachute drop at Astro World called?
Skyscreamer. Skyscreamer.
Name any two of the 5 counties in the greater Houston metropolitan area.
Harrison, Fort Bend.
What organization awards the annual Vince Lombardi Trophy given to the outstanding...
Downtown Athletic Club.
Name Houston's 2 major airports.
Albany and Intercontinental.
Is right. Mike Mastandria, how many did they get?
60.
60 points on Houston, our mystery category. Memorial, we have a possible 40 for you. Houston is the home to the tallest skyscraper in the Southwest. Can you name it?
The Texas Commerce Building.
That is correct. People in Dallas, or rather, what do we call the major downtown freeway interchanges in Houston?
Circles. Traffic circles.
Traffic circle.
The Spaghetti Bowl. What is the 200-foot parachute drop at Astro World called?
I don't know what it is.
Do you know?
Your answer?
The Ultra Twister.
Let's call. Audience, do you know? The Texas Shootout is what we have. What organization awards the annual Vince Lombardi Trophy given to the outstanding lineman in college football?
The Rotary Club.
The Downtown Rotary Club of Houston is right. That does it for the Houston category. St. John's, it's up to you. I'm sorry, Memorial, it's up to you.
We're going to take language.
Language is the subject. Foreign language. For Memorial, start the clock. Here we go. I'll give you the word in German, Spanish, and French, respectively. You translate to English. Blau, azul, bleu.
Blue.
Here, aquí, ici.
Here.
Hinter, detrás,
Behind.
derrière.
What?
Behind.
Augen, ojos,
Eyes. Eyes.
Pfeffer, pimiento, poivre.
Pepper.
Jader, todos, tout le monde.
Everyone.
Yeah, that's right.
Everyone.
Buch, libro,
Book.
livre.
Book.
Klingeln, tocar el timbre, sonner la cloche.
Ringing.
Haare schneiden, corte de pelo, coupe de cheveux.
Haircut.
Weinen, llorar, pleurer.
To cry.
Is right. They got 90 points on foreign language. That was impressive. Okay, St. John's. I'll give it in French, Spanish, or German, Spanish, and French. You translate to English. Klingeln, tocar el timbre, sonner la cloche.
Ring the bell.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, that closes the book on 60 seconds. We'll be back in a moment to close out the season with the Stump the Experts round. Alexandria, what's a good word?
Yes, we were in error on a question. We had to substitute, giving St. John's 10 points. We made a mistake on Memorial. They were right, so they earned the 10 points and a 20-point bonus. Chip?
Now, with our score 150 for St. John's, 320 for Memorial, we'll have a series of rapid-fire questions until the final match is over. We start with this 20-point visual question. This painting of bathers is an example of neo-impressionism. The artist called his technique divisionism.
Memorial, Corey.
Surratt.
George Seurat. I have a 15-point question. There are 5 main classes of atmospheric pollutants, including suspended particles, unburned hydrocarbons, sulfur oxides, and nitrogen oxides. What gas comprises the 5th class
St. John's, Todd.
Carbon dioxide.
of pollutants? Memorial.
Memorial, David.
Carbon monoxide.
Carbon monoxide is right. I have a 15-pointer. Boccaccio so admired Dante's Divine Comedy that he structured his own Decameron to
Memorial, Jennifer.
Decameron, sorry.
have as many tales as Dante had cantos. How many?
St. John's, Alex.
3.
100. For 20 points, it's a short drapery that can hang from the edge of a bed or across the top of a...
Memorial, Corey.
Balance.
Of a window. Balance. Excellent. I have a 20-point music question. It's the French term for a fanciful or humorous composition. Here's the most famous one. Listen and name it.
Memorial, Tanya.
Humoresque.
That is humoresque. For 15 points, this Mexican resort city became popular after The Night of the Iguana was filmed there in 1963. Can you name it?
Memorial, Corey.
Acapulco.
Not that one.
St. John's, Alex.
Cancun.
It's Puerto Vallarta. For 20 points, in ancient Rome, the main duty of a Vestal Virgin was to do what?
Memorial, Corey.
Tend the fire.
Tend the sacred flame. Yes. For 15 points, what is the title of the person responsible for examining and verifying expenditures of public funds?
St. John's, Brian.
Comptroller.
No, that's a good try. Memorial?
Memorial, Corey.
Exchequer.
It's an auditor. For 20 points, which fictional actress says the line, "I am big, it's the pictures that got small"? Which fictional actress? That would be Norma Desmond. For 20 points, a visual question. Look at this detail from the Battle of San Romano, an example of early Renaissance art, and identify either the artist or the...
St. John's, Alex.
Raphael.
or the aspect of painting which interested him the most.
Memorial, David.
Color.
No, perspective. That was by Uccello. For 15 points, what do scientists call the internal mechanism that controls human circadian rhythms? The internal mechanisms.
Memorial, Corey.
Biological clock.
It is the biological clock. Right. Here's a 20-point literature question. Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn cooked for Jim a pie containing what non-pastry ingredient?
St. John's, Brian.
A knife.
You're in there thinking, though. Memorial?
Memorial, David.
A shirt.
No, a rope ladder.
2 minutes
15,
left.
There's the 2-minute warning for 15 points. What's the term for the place in virtual reality where the virtual objects appear?
Memorial, David.
Cyberspace.
Very good. Cyberspace. There's a 20-point music question. From which of Tchaikovsky's symphonies is this next excerpt taken?
St. John's, Alex.
Number 9.
Listen to some more Memorial.
Memorial, Tanya.
The fourth.
No, the 6th, subtitled Pathétique. For 20 points, a math question. State the contrapositive of the following statement. If 3y equals 24, then y is not equal to 9. The contrapositive of if 3y...
St. John's, Brian.
Y is equal to 9, then 3y is not equal to 24.
is right for 20 points. Now, a 15-pointer. Sheikh Jaber al-Ahmad al-Sabah was Kuwait's leader during the Persian Gulf War. What Arabic word meaning to command is the title given the ruler in certain Muslim countries?
Memorial, Corey.
Ayatollah.
Not that one.
St. John's, Nick.
The Shah.
No, it is Emir. For 20 points, this Schaumburg, Illinois firm leads the world in production of cellular phones.
Memorial, Corey.
Motorola.
Motorola, yes! Here's a 15-point question. The nearly 4 billion years from the Earth's formation to the start of the Paleozoic era are lumped together into what division of geologic time?
St. John's, Todd.
Precambrian era.
Precambrian era. Excellent. Here's the 20-pointer. On April 4th, 1969, the world's first total artificial heart transplant was performed in Houston. Who was the surgeon?
Memorial, Corey.
DeBakey.
Not DeBakey. St. John's at the game-ending tone. Can you take it?
St. John's, Brian.
Denton Cooley.
Denton Cooley is right. You heard it. The final is over. The final score, the final match, 205 St. John's, 465 Memorial. The academic champions of the Houston-area Memorial High School. Now, to present the championship trophy, let me introduce the manager of public relations, Mr. Paul Wieditz. Paul?
Thank you, Chip. On behalf of all of the Texaco employees in the Houston area, I'm delighted to present this 1995 Texaco Star Academic Challenge Championship Trophy to Memorial.
Join us again next Saturday when 2 more Houston area teams compete on the Texaco Star Academic Challenge.